everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a short update to let you all know some things I'm wanting to accomplish with the channel going forward. I know you're probably thinking like, Brady, you just put out your first video a week ago, so why are you already doing an update? But I've had people that have messaged me on Facebook, they texted me, and they've kind of said, hey, I need some help in this situation. I really could use your help. Do you think you can make some videos about this? Because it could help me, and I think it could help some other people too. And I'm like, well, heck yeah, I can do that. So I'm listening to what you guys are saying. I'm going to put out content that you all want. And going forward, I also want to put out some content that you may not really think about. I want to be able to help not only with like financial education, but I want to be able to teach you guys like ways to save money in your everyday lives, whether it be like grocery shopping, whether it be regular shopping, whether it be just kind of having more of a thought process of, okay, this costs this much, like, can I really afford this? Should I afford this? Things like that. I'm also still going to do things like budgeting, loans, credit, things of that nature, because I do have many people that reach out to me and said, you know, I really need help with budgeting. I really need help with budgeting, and we all need help with budgeting. It doesn't matter how much money you have, like, you still need to have a budget, because just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean that you can't spend all that money and get rid of it pretty quickly, and nobody really wants to do that. So I do think that's something that's super important and a really good foundation for people to have. When it comes to loans, like we all know, inflation's high right now. Interest rates are like skyrocketed. Think about this. Like 3 years ago, you could have gotten an auto loan for like 3 or 4% from like a credit union. Well, now I don't know about you guys, but my local credit union, when I looked at a new car recently, the new car loan rates, it was like 7 or 8%. And I think that that's crazy. It's double the price of what it was the last time I got a car loan, which was several years ago. But that's something that people need to think about going forward. And so that's something I want to talk about. I'll talk about, credit card debt and things like that, especially with Christmas coming up. I know a lot of people are taking a lot of debt on to be able to pay for Christmas. And I know not everybody has the choice. Sometimes we have to do that. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to help you to be able to like live a financially better life. I can't promise you I'm going to help you save $1,000 or $1 million or anything like that, but I'm here to help you in any way I can, especially because I've been where you've been. I still, have things I have to work on in my own life with money, and so I'm here to help others who maybe didn't have the education on that, or maybe you did, but you just still need someone to like give you that swift kick in the butt or something. I don't know. So going forward, we're going to talk about budgeting, we're going to talk about loans, we're going to talk about saving money in more ways than one. I'm not going to just touch on groceries. We'll talk about everything from like cell phone plans, to groceries, to shopping for clothes, and all those things, because we all have to do those things every day. So why not have someone that's going to talk to you about it and give you tips and ideas of ways to save money or ways to maximize your paycheck? Because I don't know about you guys, but I know that the average household income is not very high right now, and a lot of people are struggling. And so it's very important that we are able to use our dollars wisely so that we aren't in a situation where we are just struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. And I do know, unfortunately, that's the case for many people out there these days. I used to be a person that lived paycheck to paycheck. I have been there, I have done that, and I was like that for years. Okay, so I know it's a struggle out there, and I want to help you in any way I can. So to kind of give you an idea on my next couple of episodes I'm planning on doing. So the next episode I'm planning on doing is going to come out around Christmas. It's going to be talking about like New Year's Eve, New Year's parties, ways to save money on that, so you can decide whether it's worth it, like kind of going out or staying in, things of that nature. And then after the new year, I kind of want to go into a series where I talk about credit card debt, talk about ways to get back on track over the new year, because I know most of us that we make these resolutions, we're like, well, I want to be healthy in the new year, and a lot is being, physical wise, but it's also important to make sure that we're financially healthy too in the new year. And like I said, a lot of us take out a lot of debt. We pay a lot of money for Christmas for our loved ones and our friends. And so I know that a lot of us are going to be struggling after the new year. And so I want to talk to you guys about ways to alleviate that burden. So stay tuned for the next couple of episodes. I'm hoping they're going to be good ones that can help you out. Some of them may be a little like what you might consider off topic for some of the things that you may want to see on my channel. However, I'm hoping that they will help someone because they will talk about different things, money-wise still, but they might be just, like I said, things that are like, well, you know, what am I looking at going out versus staying in? And it might be looking at like cell phone plans later on where it's like, okay, like this company has this amount per month and this is what we get. This company has this amount per month and this is what you get. And then going forward after that, you know, we'll talk about groceries, we'll talk about credit card debt, we'll talk about ways for you to be more financially secure. So I'm hoping that you'll stick around. I'm hoping that you'll hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notifications when I put new videos up, because I'd love to have your feedback. I'd love to have you around, and I really appreciate everyone's support in this new endeavor that I've started. Thank you, guys.